You know, I love to travel all over the world. With me now are two fantastic travelers, and they know a lot about it. Andy and Susan, welcome to the show. How are you?
Terrific.
Good, thanks.
Good. So now you are a professional in the travel industry. What is it that you do, Andy?
I'm a franchise owner for Cruise Planners, which is an American Express travel representative. We do all kinds of vacations, land, sea. Today, we're focusing on Sandals. Sandals is one of our favorite travel partners. They have beautiful properties all over the Caribbean, and it just seemed like a perfect time to talk about Sandals.
And when we met, Susan, when you and I met, I told you that I've been to Sandals, Negril, and I still love that vacation. How long have you been with the properties?
11 years.
Okay.
Beautiful properties. They're all over the Caribbean, 7 in Jamaica, 2 in the Bahamas, 3 in St. Lucia, and newest acquisitions are Grenada and Antigua, and 3 in St. Lucia. And Andy is an amazing supporter of the brand.
Now, you were telling me that he's certified. What does that mean to Sandals?
It means a number of things. He goes regularly to classes so that he keeps abreast of the brand. He knows how to sell it, not just from a textbook or a brochure, if you will, but Andy regularly goes down on educational familiarization trips, as well as he and his wife travel all the time down to the resort. So when you're going to Cruise Planners to book a vacation, a Sandals vacation with Andy, you're getting hands-on because he's experienced it and he knows it very, very well.
And it's luxury, but it's affordable luxury. And you have different things. Andy, can you tell us about some of the different packages? Somebody could come to you and then you'll customize their experience for them.
Well, we will.
Okay.
And a lot of people in love, by the way. I've been selling honeymoons to Sandals for the last 6 weeks like crazy. Everybody's thinking about
Very true.
honeymoons.
Yes.
And you basically have your 3 basic categories.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of fun different rooms amongst those. But you basically have your luxe, which is your lead-in, gorgeous rooms. You then, after that, you have what we call the club level,
Okay.
which is more of a concierge service. They'll make your reservations, they'll make your, for the spa, for the restaurants, for anything you want to be doing. And then they have just a terrific butler program. Where are these butlers trained, Susan?
By the English Guild of Professional Butlers.
Really?
And they're amazing. It's the experience, it's the wow factor about the butlers.
They fall in love with their butlers.
They do, they do.
I just rebooked in Antigua. He just came back, and before he left, he said, "Oh, I've been corresponding with Romaine, my butler, who was there for the honeymoon, and he can't wait to have us back on property." It's amazing the relationships that they built with the butlers.
Absolutely. Lifelong friendships. You know, I remember when I first set foot on property, you know, some of the locations have swim-up bars. I mean,
Yes.
everything about it is just so friendly, warm, inviting. You can do activities. Like you said, there's activities right there. It's all inclusive. You're there.
Luxury included, absolutely no tipping. We have a partnership with Robert Mondavi Wine. We have partnership with Sesame Street for our Beaches sister property, and it is nonstop. I mean,
I
it's just
saw this.
amazing.
I just got to talk about beaches for a
Yes.
second. It's actually their largest property is at Turks and Caicos, and I was there a couple of years ago, and I'll never forget. They have this Sesame Street parade, and there's like a train, and the little kids from the clients' kids are actually in the train participating in the parade. It's the coolest thing. What I love about Sandals and beaches is there's all kinds of terrific properties around the Caribbean and Mexico and all of this. There's a very consistent vibe when you walk into Sandals.
Yes.
You just walk in and you're just relaxed and you're just the whole.
It exudes warmth.
Absolutely.
It really does.
Yeah, it's a sigh of relief. You know, you're on vacation.
You do.
You know, so many times you go places and it's still too much hustle bustle. You don't feel like you're on vacation. You got to come home and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, right? But with Sandals, it is. There's like a warmth about it. It's nice. It's like customized.
It's worry-free. You don't have to think with the Butler, for example, if you go, say, on a catamaran cruise for the day with your significant other, you come back and you have rose petals leading to the bathroom, you have the tub filled with bubbles and champagne and chocolate-covered fruit, and the butler will have done all that for you without you having said a word.
Memories.
So it's just a relaxing, laid-back, and it can be also adventurous depending on which Sandals you go to, because there's so many, and there's one for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're a golfer,
yes.
not to
yeah.
break
yeah.
in,
Yeah.
the Grand Exuma in the Bahamas has a Greg Norman designed golf course right there on the ocean. It's the most beautiful. I don't play golf, but I could drive around in a golf cart. This is a really cool property.
18-hole, 6 signature golf course. It's one of the best in the world. It really is amazing. And there's also a golf course, 9-hole in St. Lucia. And no matter which of the resorts you're at, you have access to it, and the transportation is included. And there's one at Sandals Ochi Beach Resort, which is in Ocho Rios. There's an 18-hole golf course there, and the green fees are included at all of them.
And so as a certified expert, Andy, when somebody books their travel through you, you're able to take care of, from scoop to nuts, the whole thing,
Absolutely.
the whole experience.
And one thing Susan just picked on is everything that's included. It's the only place that you hear there's all-inclusives. And to be fair, they are. But they don't include the water sports, for example, the motorized water sports like scuba diving, like snorkeling, where everyone else you pay extra. The green fees for the golf courses, nobody. Well, there might be a couple out there, but not as consistently as Sandals.
Gourmet global dining.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say the food.
The food is amazing.
Food.
If you're a foodie,
yes,
you've got it made. I mean, at a minimum 10 restaurants at one resort, at a maximum over 20.
Fabulous.
And if you're at a resort, and Andy can attest to this because he and his wife have gone numerous times to the Jamaica area. If you're in an area such as Montego Bay, we have the 3 resorts. So if you're staying at one in particular, say Sandals Royal Caribbean, you can hop around. Transportation is included.
St. Lucia as well has 3 resorts.
Exactly.
And I know as a brand, Sandals represents so many good things for the community. And I know you're very philanthropic, Andy, and I know that's one of the reasons you decided to partner with Sandals. Tell us about that. Tell us about the foundation.
The foundation it's been going over 6 years right now. And as you just mentioned, Donna, it's the philanthropic arm of Sandals. Mr. Stewart, we're not a corporation. The owner is Mr. Gordon Butch Stewart, and he's a 5th generation Jamaican. And it's great having these resorts. They're wonderful. You want to go back. But his heart is really with the countries of where he has the resorts. He gives back so much to the education, to the health, dental, physical, and he has doctors come from all over North America to work with the children. What Andy does when he goes down, I'll ask him to bring a couple of books. He brings books for the children, pens, pencils. And he also encourages some of his clientele, if they are into doing philanthropic things.
Oh, do it while you're there.
While you're there, you can read to the kids, you can work with the schools, paint the schools. There's so many tentacles in reference to the foundation that are really amazing. As I say, Mr. Stewart and his son, the CEO, Adam Stewart, give back so much to the communities of where all the Sandals resorts are.
Well, it makes me happy about traveling because it's a win for my heart as well. So I thank you both for joining us. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to be traveling with both of you, right?
We want you to come.
I know. I'll be holding that shell up and
call Andy.
I'm calling Andy. It's like, Andy, the time is now. So thank you very much.
No, it was my pleasure. I love Sandals, and we're glad to be here today.
There you go.
Thank you. Same.
Please join us. Maybe we'll do a whole Live It Up tour together. We're thinking about it. That's what I'm talking to Andy about next. So thanks for watching Live It Up.